Okay, I think we're on. Are we on? I think we are on. Welcome aboard, everybody. Hopefully you found your way to ASRNZ's Twitch and you are watching us live tonight. I hope I've found myself here at ASRNZ Twitch as well. I hope everything's running smoothly with the stream. And we are back again. It is Thursday night. It is the BTCCs here at ASRNZ. We are tonight at Thruxton, amazing track. But as usual, in the booth with me is a good friend and anniversary man, Farmer. Glad to have you. We're lucky to have him here, I think. I think we are.
Oh, thanks very
Wedding
much,
anniversary
Davo.
tonight and
Yeah,
all.
great intro. It was. Yeah, look, I had to just on the quiet to the missus there. She knows the importance of Thursday night,
mate, this stuff is
she
critical.
Understands. She understands. Yeah.
So
yeah.
we know she's a keeper.
Absolutely, she's a keeper.
It's been a few years now already.
Yes.
So, thank you, Mrs. Farmer, for just letting this man come and bless us with his presence once again on this Thursday night at ASRNZ. Mate, what have we got on tonight? It is round, I think, 7 in the BTCCs. This is the season that's kicked off our 2021 racing for this year, and we're nearly all the way through it. We're round 7 and at Thruxton, cracking track. But what are your thoughts, Farmer?
Look, like you say, Dave, it is round 7 of an 8-round championship here. So getting right into the nitty-gritties at the end of the season now.
It is.
Yeah, sort of another good turnout tonight. We've got 13 on track at the moment. Like you say, Dave, super high-speed track here.
Very fast track. Apparently the fastest average speed, average top end, whatever track in the UK. So seriously fast track.
Yeah, great stuff. Yeah, a few sort of mixed emotions from the boys with the practice there. Some saying that it's going to be one of those rounds where they're going to have to pit in the main. Possibly the left-hand front tyre may not last.
Yeah, left-hand front tyre is going to be a massive issue here, Farmer. This basically is just a big circle with a couple of lefts. Chicanes pretty well, mixed in with it. Strange track, very fast, undulating as usual. Look, I can't even hardly give you a history lesson other than that it was, as usual with the UK circuit, an ex-airfield. This is the ring roads around the airfield. But, mate, Wikipedia, there's not a lot of information on it. Only a few corners, probably 6 or 7. We probably should bring up the points, Farmer, and just check out where we're landing at after round 6, yes?
Yes, we should, mate. Absolutely. If we have got those up there, mate, we still see Glenn still on top there, mate. Got a comfortable sort of 30-point lead now over John McDonald. Not sure that too much will change up there as long as Glenn just keeps turning up and doing what he does best. The sort of a bit of a battle there with Kenny, Stoners, Luke Cropton and Aaron Enright, sort of very tight there from 3 to 6. Anyone's sort of game that could really change throughout the next couple of nights. Steve Melling, forever present there in 7th place. Ryan,
of course.
Ryan, who's had some good showings too, Ryan, of late. He's coming forward, but maybe not quite going to, possibly within grasp of actually jumping a few of those boys.
Yep.
Jake in 9 and then Troy in the top 10. And after that, we get a mixed bag of those who haven't and have turned up, except for the likes of Bear, who has turned up a lot, but still sees himself down there in 17th, Davo. Not quite sure why that is, but the likes of Pete Aspey, Jeff Burst, Ashley Vediger, Mule, Jarks, Mudgee, Mark Joscombe, our main sponsor here, Nick McIndoe and Crosby, these guys have all missed races, but still sort of there or thereabouts.
Yeah. One of the few guys, and we obviously see this all the time with these, like series. As like it goes on, we get guys dropping off. This is not unusual, but yes, a few little battles going on throughout the field. Like you mentioned, Farmer 4th, 5th, and 6th, getting close. I think it was Enright and a few of the other boys down towards the end of the top 10. I think they're just going to run out in quali now.
They are, actually,
so we
mate.
might
just mentioning there, it was good to see a bit of a mix-up on the podium there. Good to see Kenny Simpson into the comms box twice last week, and also the likes of Ashley Vediger as well.
Yes, so, absolutely.
Just a quick word there on the practice laps. Just want to mention Kenny once again, 507 practice laps before this event, mate. Absolutely.
Committed as ever.
Oh, mate, he's done 300 odd more laps than the next guy has in the list there. Unreal from Kenny. Good effort. Great to see as we do flick into this qualifying session, mate.
And we'll just pick up on Compton. He was out early, just in behind Ashley Vediger. Now, Vediger over the last, probably at least half of the series has been the first car out on the track. As I just see, I think Vediger off track.
Drifting wide, yeah, mate. I think you're right. So we don't have any names for these corners, but we're just going to kind of number them as we go.
So I think that was out of turn, and so he's clipped a bit of off track,
and he's pulled it back to the pits. So that's Ashley's qualifying done.
That is Ashley's qualifying done, right there. So we'll pick back up on Compton. Just try and see if
Croppo was showing good pace in practice too, Davo. So we're looking for like a low 14 here, possibly into the 13s if the boys are on it. Track's only at 96%, so I'm going to say that we're going to be in the 14s. Possibly a low 14 will be what we're looking for here tonight.
Mate, tricky track. Like you said, low 14s. We saw nearly a 13 from early practice this afternoon.
We did, and Croppo with a 15.4, so perhaps the track's slower than even I've predicted there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We don't get very accurate temperatures here, the AC, so it'll be interesting to see.
I think once again we've seen the big guns of McDonald and Glenn sitting in the pits there, waiting out, buying their time.
And we'll see that again this week. We just see Jake McKellar just pop to the top with a 15.3.
15.3. So maybe that's what the track's got in it there, because Jake had some good pace in practice.
He did.
Stoners was another one that had good pace, but he's in the pits at the moment, just
Gil
waiting.
Branson coming around now. Oh, Pips.
17 flat from Gil Branson. That's his.
Oh, okay, hang on. That's his. That's his outlet.
I think that actually might be it, Davo.
That's it. Yep, no, that's it. He's 1.6 down. Okay, so Jake and Compton, and so I'm surprised Compton is back that far, to be honest.
Yeah, so I'm just noticing John McDonald's drifted out onto track. Stoners has drifted out onto track. Aaron Enright is circulating.
Now we're starting to see the heavy hitters.
Yes, you're right. Car number 10 is Glenn, so all the heavy hitters are actually out there now, mate, just circulating around on their outlet.
So like Farmer mentioned, we've seen McDonald out in one of the Italian taxis. Look, to be honest, as he swings down between 5 and 6 here, I've seen literally every car in this field go off in that section.
Oh, right there, fully committed, Dave, isn't it?
Fully committed. Stoners down there in the Mondeo now. We've noticed the Mondeos are a little bit up on pace tonight, which is good to see. Enright's out on track in another one of the taxis. Gleno, as usual, out in the taxi. and Kenny Simpson in the Pommy Holden. So who do we watch? Farmer, we must get back to McDonald.
McDonald straight to the top, 15-3. So
Still,
that is the pace. That is the pace tonight, mate.
That is what it is. Owners with a 15-9 in the Mondeo. Enright just coming over, just quickly.
16 flat for Enright.
16-0 for and Gleno. Let's just watch this. He's just coming through the final complex of corners, which is basically saying this is a big, long right-hand track with a couple of lefties tucked in. Gleno, 15-3, behind the sister car. Kenny Simpson down that back. Is that a straight, Farmer? Is that as straight as it gets here?
I think we're going to call that the straight, Dave. Yeah, Kenny just on his outlet there, probably going hard, getting some heat into those tyres, mate. Once again, we see Kenny leaving it to the last minute. Also noticing Melling is also just about to come around to start his hot lap as well. So I'll just keep an eye on Kenny. He's done 507 practice laps around here.
Wow, yeah. It's worth having a watch. The Pommy Holden.
Just noticing there, really holding it really nice and tight to the left there through that corner. He's got this sorted, positioning the car where he wants it on track. Go Kenny. He shone and came through on the podium twice last week for us. Managed to eat a bit of spag bowl during racing too, Davo, if I remember rightly.
Yes, he did, as I'm trying to breathe in a burger here as we speak. But yes, Kenny, very quick, and probably he started late at Brands at the start of the season. He hadn't finished his spag bog. It started late from the pits, and it really did affect his points.
Oh, yes, I remember that, Dave. He wasn't quite there on time, was he? Yeah, really great. Just noticing the very pointy in the front, that Victor, mate. It just comes through.
So Kenny's got it well hooked up. Let's have a look at this.
Come on, Kenny.
Seventh position.
Nothing flash for Kenny.
Melling just coming down to that same complex of corners, this final part of the track. This is where you got to really slow. This is probably the slowest part of the track.
Got a predicted 16.3 here for Steve-O, and he does a 16.3.
And he's done Kenny, actually.
7th place for Steve-O as well.
So nice work from Stephen.
Yeah, good work from Steve-O. Matching his position in the championship with his qualifying. Always rates in the top 10 there, Steve-O, but not ever quite in that sort of pointy top bit that we would like to see him in.
I'm sure he'd like to be there as well.
Yeah, I'm sure we all want to be there, don't we?
So, well done from the boys there. We'll just run through it there. John McDonald, look, popping himself up on the top spot of the night for race one there with the 15-3. Yeah, please do. Actually, I'll just shut up.
I'd like to say there, John Boy there, John Boy with his first pole, I think we've seen for a long time from John, on the front row with his teammate there of Glenn, both for 15-3s. We've got Jake and Luke Crompton here on row 2, Stoners on row 3 with Aaron Enright next to him. Steve-O and Kenny will close out row 4, and in the top 10 there we've got Ryan Gilbranson and Troy. Very close times between first to fourth. After that we've got Maxwell Hawkins, our new guy, Ashley Vediger on row 6, and Racing Mule in the Volvo. Spent a lot of time on his check engine light, Davo there. Apparently it was the O2 sensor on the exhaust. It has been replaced, and he has fingers crossed for this event. The Volvo is looking good. I did notice Crossy in the server earlier, but he hasn't appeared on track as these guys grid up to go racing. We've got 30 seconds to go as Davo does down that burger from Ahmed. Delicious as it is.
Yes, I am still here. I dropped my chips. Damn it.
Oh, bugger.
God damn it, now the dog's into them. Okay,
the
lights are up.
The Lights are up. We've got 10
Lights
seconds
are
to
up.
go. The dog is loving those chips as we get ready to start this race.
Here we go, people. This is round 7. BTCC's at ASRNZ. Let's go racing. Jake McKellar gets the Mondeo off nicely and actually gets a jump on Gleno.
Another good start from Jake there. John McDonald secures that position of the start of the turn 1. I see the Renault there of Luke having a look on Jakey around the outside. The boys are 3 wide behind him. Oh, it's hard to know where to look on the slap 1, Davo.
It always is. There's a few of the Mondeos off in the background. They've had some contact. 2 different team members there. They've gone back. Unfortunately, like the top guys
managed to make a spot on Steve-O there.
Yes, and the Italian taxis. Then we have the Italian taxis, the Peugeot, and then it's the first.
One of the Italian taxis sideways on the grass here, Davo. Of Aaron in right there. And he's dropped 1, 2, 3 spots just like that.
I'm going to get a car off the track.
Oh, shit. Yes, good point, buddy. Thank you very much.
Okay, back to business, people.
Back to the racing. Oh, and it's side by side up front there, Davo.
It is side by side as the boys run down the back. A couple of the bloody...
Oh, who's got that, Davo?
Oh, look, and again it's 3 wide.
Crompo in there too,
wide into 1. Look at that. Crompton wants a part of this. The Peugeot looked speedy in practice tonight.
It does.
And look at this. We got the Mondeo up there. We got 2 Mondeos up there. This is epic.
Oh, Glenn putting a move back on Crompo there and almost taking John Boy in the same sweep.
Yeah,
Thought
nice.
better of it as they went 2 wide through that only one of maybe a couple of left-handers on the track.
Oh, look, and nice work from all the boys. Now, Jake McKellar with a lot of pressure from Kenny Simpson. And, like, this transition between 5 and 6 here, this downhill run here, can just bring you so unstuck, Farmer. It's hard to watch. You don't know. Everybody takes a slightly different line. Very quick stuff. Crompton's actually, was he in 3rd? Oh, he's actually pulled up nicely. We watched them down.
He's having a good
into the final corner. A little bit of a touch with Jake.
Oh, look out, boys.
Oh, no.
Right, and Steve-O, I think, there get caught up in that, mate. Oh, a bit of bump. Crompo's gone into the infield hangar. Oh, just passing the St. John's ambulance there as he comes back on the track. Oh, and that's got to hurt, Davo.
So Glenn, one of the top drivers, getting mixed up in that stuff. I think we got a little bit of that on the street. Yeah, very tricky stuff there.
Oh, very tricky. Very tricky.
And look,
what that's done is that's just let John McDonald just free, hasn't it?
Range away, yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's taken away both those guys that were pressuring him behind, the likes of Crompo and Glenn. Both were on his bumper.
Okay, so Glenn was in 2nd position. Now we've got Stoner, Jake and Kenny. So all those boys were well behind, Gleno, and they've ducked and weaved and got through that situation. And now they stretch their legs and start moving forward.
Yeah, a little bit
very
different. I think Aaron and Steve-O managed to get tangled up with that little incident. Didn't quite manage to avoid it, but the rest of the boys did a great job, mate. Like you say, to slip through past that.
Did slip through. That's lucky. Look, this is a bit of a lottery in the first couple of laps of a BTCC race or any good competitive race. It's like, particularly on a track like this where the top speeds are critical. The boys just want to keep that momentum going.
And I'll tell you who's doing good, Davo, is that 4th place getter of Kenny Simpson there. Qualified in P8, I think.
He's done really well.
He's got up to 4, and he's actually showing really good pace. Catching up to the back of these Mondeo boys here.
And given the amount of practice laps, Farmer, then like he could quite possibly capitalise. He has done the tyre testing. I did hear a little bit of a rumour that somebody had actually popped a tyre here in practice.
Yes. Yeah, evidently very hard on the left-hand front here, and that possibly Kenny, I think it may have been, had popped the front tyre there during practice, pushing for the 40-minute practice session. That's all to come in the feature race after this, Davo, because
so
this is just a 20-minute one here. They should be okay on that tyre there.
We'll just leave you with that little snippet, and well, let's just see how these boys are going. So we'll just pop up the front there quickly, Farm, and just see McDonald definitely took advantage of that situation. Just remembering Gleno was right behind him, now well back down the field in 7th position. Something happened there. We just missed it. Stoner's at second. First of the Mondeos, Jake McKellar right behind him. Second of the Mondeos, Kenny Simpson, the practice king. 4th position in the Pommy Holden as they drop down into that bottom section of the Gil Branson. The second and probably the second fastest Mondeo out there, really. Enright in one of the Italian taxis, Gleno in 7th, Melling in 8th, awesome work from Melling, probably holding his position as we speak. Ashley Vedica in 9th, Crompo, he was in 4th, he's gone back down to 10th, so something's going on there in the first few corners. Racing Mule 12, Hawkins, shows me back in the pits, did not finish.
DNF for Maxwell Hawkins there, and that's a newcomer there, turned up last week, I think, for the first time.
And I think you're doing a great job too, I think, Farmer, yes?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. It's a real hard ass to turn up here at ASRNZ and do any good straight off the bat.
The bat, these boys are quick, yes.
I think Maxwell had maybe a good second race there. Just keeping an eye on Jake there, mate. Showing a lot of pressure on the back of Stoners. And
Stoner Jake, it's on.
Starting to sort of range up onto the back of that as well. Like you say, Davo, the different lines through there. And Stoner wide. And just like that, lost 2 spots, mate.
Mate, it is the nature of this track. As you watch, look at the run. Kenny Simpson's gone.
Yes.
Down to this this is probably the slowest section on the track. Although it's quite flowy, now he's got Stoner right on his clacker, headlights ablaze. The next chicane down here, a few corners from here, to go through the T1 here, through T2, and now this is probably what we'd call the second chicane. It's slower, it's got a gap between the corners. So a little bit less flowing. No!
Kenny, mate, in the background.
Oh,
that was super unfortunate, and I don't think Stoner's really had much to do with that.
We were on board. We were on board with Kenny at the time.
I think just a little bit of a flick back there from Kenny, possibly. Maybe the car a little unsettled as it went to the side of Stoner's
which has put Gleno back in 5th in front of Gil Branson in 4th, Enright in 3rd, Jake McKellar in 2nd position. Farmer, how is this?
What a mix-up!
What a mix-up! My God!
And Aaron Enright, who got involved in that little incident between Glyn and Crompo early on, did she come through for 3rd place too?
The only stable thing here is, I think, is Steve Melling's position and John McDonald being in 1st.
Yes, absolutely.
As we just watched.
Possibly Ashley stayed at 9th the whole race too, mate.
Poor Ash.
Yeah.
Didn't qualify well. Didn't have the Italian taxi quite dialed in. Maybe had a little bit too much weight in the trunk, but Enright in 3rd, Jake McKellar in 2nd, John McDonald in 1st. We've got to get back here. We've got to get back, I suppose. Look at the let's have a look back here. Ashley, as we spoke, in 9th, just chasing Kenny down. Crompo in 10th, way back, but I think it's Glenn we probably need to pick up on here in 5th position, Farmer. Now, he was in 2nd for the first 2 laps. He will have the red mist on. He will be looking for that gain and just chasing down Gil Branson now in the Mondeo.
Yeah, he will. And just looking at the lap times there of Glenn, he has done a 15.4, which is his best.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan in front of him done a 15.9, so he's quicker than Ryan.
Yeah.
15.7 to Aaron. He's quicker than both those 2 cars in front of him. Jake is actually the quickest man on track here in P2, mate, with 15.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
so nice to see
from Jake.
Yeah, from the top Mondeo in the field. Nice work from Jake. I hope everybody's catching up with us on Twitch tonight here at Thruxton as we wind down towards the end of the series. Round 7 tonight. We thank everybody for supporting us, and obviously your comments through the race are awesome. We don't get to them all, but we like to try and keep an eye on it. But when there's so much action on track, Farmer, it's hard to look away from the screen.
Actually, we do have a little comment there on Twitch there from Bear Grylls saying that he's injured himself there, mate, and he's not racing with us tonight. So,
sorry, Bear, that's unfortunate, mate, and I hope you enjoy the broadcast at least, and get some enjoyment out of the racing here as usual.
Not sure of the injury there, Davo. Hopefully not an eye injury with the amount of squinting that was done last week through those apps on the screen. So.
Well, quite possibly. It could have been an optic injury. As we
just such glint there. I think
slip past
Ryan there, mate. Yeah, so Glyn up to 4th now on the charge back through here. We didn't expect that. And
I'll just note, as that happened, we saw Stoners actually lose 2 positions, or maybe 3 from.
He's still going backwards.
And he's just lost another one, maybe to Crompton. They're very tight here.
Stoners, I think, who we just about saw in 2nd or 3rd place there only a couple of laps ago, is now back in 10th.
Yeah, so he lost 2 or 3 positions just there. Crompton has slipped past just to. Yes, that Stoner will be dirty.
Stoners will be dirty, and Stoners just picked up the new HP the HP G2 VR headset tonight, and he was trying to get it going only a couple of hours ago, texting me to try and make it work, and I just wonder if he's running that tonight, Dave.
Okay.
Possibly a contributing factor to
you know,
what's going on track. So
you know better than anyone, Farmer, that transition is difficult, isn't it? To get up to speed with that yes. The change from triple or even good single monitor to a VR set, and that will change the whole game.
And I actually found it very interesting, Dave, that an hour before racing, he was trying to get that brand new VR system, which he'd never tried before, working.
Yeah.
Normally not something you'd leave to race night, mate.
Definitely not, and not within an hour of the race. Exactly. Absolutely. We know that any little hardware changes like that are left to the week before, at least, at a minimum. Yeah. We'll just pop up to Jake McKellar. He's 3.5 seconds behind McDonald, so McDonald's really has stretched his legs. I won't even actually bother bringing McDonald's car up on screen. I can hear it in the distance. We know he's well out in front.
Yeah, he has. He's maintained that 3.5 second gap throughout this race since that incident behind him there to Jake.
For sure.
He's probably just managing that gap now with John. He won't have any pressure on him.
No. As we slip back to Enright, as he runs back up to the first set of corners here, Gleno has managed to sneak that taxi back up into 4th position. It surprises me after only, 10 minutes? 5 minutes?
Yeah, not a lot, Davo. Yeah, maybe the last 8 to 10 minutes there, he has managed to gain a good 7 odd spots, I think. back from his initial little excursion that he had there.
Yeah, and pull those positions back. Not like he needs to push too hard. He does have a fairly healthy grip on the championship at the moment.
Yeah, personal best on his last lap though, Davo, so
Nice
would
to see.
suggest that Glenn is actually pushing quite hard there.
Yeah. No surprise, no surprise. Gilbranson in 5th, the second of the Monte, is Melling in 6th, the only Renault on the track tonight. Kenny Simpson, look, chasing Melling down. It would. Oh, can Kenny get in touch before the end of the race? I possibly think he can. Ashley Vedegaard, still in the same position. I think he started at 8th. Crompton has been from the top to the bloody shit house and back to the penthouse. I think he's looking to try and get back up there, but he's in 9th position. Stoner's in 10th. Racing Wheel 11th. Troy in 12th. Did not finish. So back to
the BTEC with problems as well, mate. So unlucky there.
Unfortunate. I don't know who to look at here, actually.
Well, I'm not too sure either, mate. I think Crompo will take Ashley there for...
Was either Crompo Melling or Crompo Ashley or Kenny Melling. So let's just have a quick squiz at how Crompo is pulling back some space on track. Now Ashley, no, mate, seasoned driver.
Season drive from Ashley. Not really gelling with this one, Davo. His last lap round there, Crompo 1.3 seconds quicker than Ashley. So
that's a considerable gain.
That's a lot. It is in racing terms, mate. 1.3 seconds is a mile and a half, isn't it? And as we just see him get a great run out of that final turn. Almost, I think Ashley lifted them.
Ashley let him go. As he that puts him behind Simpson now.
Very soft on the half of Ashley there, but obviously the wise thing to do. We'll let him have that.
That farmer said that, not me.
Oh, look, these boys have got to, I'm not one for giving an inch, Davo. I don't care if you're in first place or 10th, or it's round 1 or round 10. Yeah, no, we don't give an inch on track, sorry, bud. I don't like it when you come up behind someone and they just let you pass. It's like,
where's the challenge? Where's the challenge?
Yes, exactly. Race for that position, you bugger. You're in front of me. Yes. No, good stuff. What's happening, Davo? John McDonald.
It's
2 minutes to go.
It's very quiet, but it is 2 minutes to go. I've flicked through everybody. Quiet. I'm just having a look at Melling again as he ranges towards the back of Gilbranson's car. Kenny, Gilbranson and Melling here have all kept fairly close gaps, but we just see Melling now starting to lean on the back of Gilbranson's car, so... Why just jump in the car with Steve-O? He's actually very close, Farmer.
Yeah. Great little change of sort of lines through that chicane there. Steve-O almost had to run on the exit. Didn't quite come off, I think, the way he was hoping, but good stuff from Steve-O.
But, mate, they've still got to get out of 5 here, what we call 5. This is the corner at the top of the hill. Notice how they understeer down through this dip, and it's 6 at the bottom of the hill, and fuck, Melling gets him.
Got him.
He's got Simpson right behind Gilbranson. He's going to let
Kenny as well.
Simpson go as well.
Around the outside, was it, Davo? Well done from Kenny.
So nice work. Interesting to see Gilbranson just pretty well let that go as easily as he did. The boys clearly have a little bit of pace on him, but not that much. I just wonder whether Gilbranson's suffering with tyre wear, Farmer, even in this 20-minute race. It's the last 20 seconds. This will be the last.
Just looking at where John is on track, I think this is the last lap, Davo, like you say.
Yeah, so we'll just pick up on McDonald's car here. Now, McDonald, look, very quick in practice and qualifying. Oh, well, not so much in practice, but good, solid lap in qualifying. Gleno and himself in the two Italian taxis, and they're pretty well sister cars. Started well, but Gleno dropping back. McDonald taking the lead. Jake McKellar, it's not that far behind him, Farmer.
No, Jake has managed to close up just a little bit there, and Jake's still with the fastest lap of the race there, Davo. So we just watched John McDonald come across the line for the win. That is us.
Yes, Jake McKellar.
Aaron Enright coming through. Gleno rounding up. Good fight back to come
Mate,
fourth.
literally penthouse to shithouse and back.
Great little battle here between Steve-O and Kenny for the line, mate.
Oh, Kenny's having a crack. Nice work there.
Well done from Steve-O, Kenny, Crompo in 7, Gilbranson coming through for 8th,
Nice
Ashley in 9, and Stoners back in 10th place coming through there, mate, after a good sort of opening stint from Stoners.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Very unlucky. Racing Mule in the Volvo. Go the Volvo.
Screaming, go the Volvo.
Here we go. He brings it home. Good to see the Volvo finishing, Davo.
Nice work. Nice work.
Well done. Just checking the dash lights inside the Volvo at the moment.
Yeah, see with the engine light. Is the engine light on?
No sort of warnings in there, bud. So
well, that
looking good for the Volvo for race 2, mate.
That's a change. That is a change.
It is a change. It is a change.
Hell.
And they'll be happy with that. Just to get a solid finish in that.
You think
Volvo
so?
Oh, mate, that's a great reward in itself. Yes, just to bring it home. Whew. Well, interesting race there, Dave. Bit of a mix-up there. We saw a few sort of touch-ups between the boys. A couple of them going to the back.
Yeah.
Some others up there that had a good chance, and then they kind of went back.
And as usual, we struggle to keep up with those first race incidents. You know, like we've, you know, even though I was following mid-pack in the cameras there tonight, there, Farmer, you know, you don't know when it's going to happen. You know, you just take it, you know, like have a quick look up at the front, and then obviously halfway down the field we've got action aplenty as the boys just return to the pits.
Great stuff, mate.
Yeah, nice stuff.
Look, we grab
who have we
mate
got?
There,
Aaron Enright.
Third place.
Oh,
we've seen,
I don't think we've seen Aaron up here.
I don't know that we have seen Aaron in the booth before, mate. Welcome to the comms box, Aaron, mate. Congratulations on the third place.
Congratulations, Aaron Enright.
Oh, well, it makes a pleasant change after the last couple of weeks to qualify poorly and move instead of qualifying well and going down the gauntlet.
Moving backwards.
Yeah, good point, mate, because you had some really solid qualifying in the last couple of rounds, haven't you? But haven't really been able to bring it home. So good to have you in the comms box here tonight, mate. Look, we don't know if we've seen you here before. You can enlighten us. Have you?
I have popped in before, but
excellent.
Yeah, not often enough. So yeah.
Well,
well, as Farmer would say, well, you're gonna have to pick your game up. There
up your game, up your game, buddy. Yeah. I'll give you the standard speech that we tell most people: up your game.
Yeah.
We'd love to see you more often.
I'm trying to, and I've turned off a lot of the apps on the screen as well.
Well, that always helps.
Yes. Okay, so learning from the bear exclusion there from last week's absolute nightmare that he had.
Yep.
So well done, mate. You qualified. Where were you, bud?
Oh, it was about 5th or 6th. I'd completely missed the apex of the first corner, so the quali lap was pretty much done and dusted at that point. So anyway, next time.
Well, you kept it clean, mate. You managed to miss a little bit of touch-ups here that went.
A little bit of action there.
Of boys, and you held strong, and you've come through, and a great result for you. And actually, looking at the points, mate, that will serve you very well. Because
it will.
You are one of the punters that can jump almost into third place with a couple of solid more rounds there, mate. So
don't put the commentators' jinx on me.
Well, we're pretty good at doing that, just on the quiet. Let's hope we have it. Let's hope we have it.
Mate, we're good. We'll boot him out now, Farmer.
Let's go.
No, well done, mate. It's apart from the few little mishaps from a few of the boys, like all you guys really did slot into position and race really nicely and unassumingly almost, so yeah, good to see you up in third there, mate. And
thanks,
hope to see you again here for race 2.
Yeah.
So do I.
And just before we let you go, buddy,
before we let you go,
word on the strategy there? Are we pitting? Are we going long? Are we going to make it?
The tyres will suffer.
What are we up to?
I don't know. We'll see if I've got fuel left for 2 laps to go.
So is it going to be tight? Is it? I mean, we've got no idea here in the comms box, mate. We just sit here and watch it around.
He's seen enough of our videos, Farmer. He knows. He knows.
He knows not to give away too much, doesn't he, Davo? Yeah. Okay, mate.
There's dark horse in the field that's going to run on hards, so keep an eye on him.
Okay. Oh, interesting stuff. Yeah. Okay, that's a good heads up. Thanks, Aaron. Okay. Oh, well, good luck, mate. Hopefully we'll see you back here soon, eh?
Yeah, definitely. And well done for race 1.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, mate.
User was moved out of your channel.
Okay, who we got next?
Okay, who came second, buddy? Jakey boy?
Jakey boy.
Okay, let's bring down Jake down here just to confirm. Jake, you came second, was that correct?
Yeah, I did, guys.
Yeah, shot, buddy.
How's it going?
Yeah, shot, mate. Sorry, we lost the data on the screen.
The admin guys around here are hopeless.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be us.
We've got a new girl doing the paperwork for us, and she's fucking hopeless, mate. I tell you, yeah. But no, what we did notice out there, mate, is that you had the fastest lap of the race.
You did.
You showed really great pace there. You kept your nose clean. You stayed out of the little incidences that may have happened in front of you, and it was a good, solid effort from you, buddy. So well done. Congratulations on your second place.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Yeah, unfortunate that little scuffle the other boys had. It's good to know that I had the fastest lap, and my times weren't really dropping during the race, which is good. Usually, I sort my set out a bit wrong and did a bit of work this week. So yeah, it was good.
So you're obviously getting some solid tyre wear and whatnot, and I suppose that's going to carry into the 40-minute. So.
Yeah, I hope so. I've got a bit of a balance working there, so we'll see how we go in race 2. Not really sure how the 40 minutes is going to go on these tyres, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah, okay. So a bit of a question mark on the tyres here, mate. Any heads up on the fuel? Are you going to make it? Have you tested that theory yet?
Oh, man.
I haven't, actually. Unfortunately.
Okay. Lots of open throttle here.
Yeah, big fast track, mate. We're not sure about the throttle percentage versus fuel left in the tank. We hope you can make it. We hope to see you back here in the comms box, mate, because you've certainly shown good pace in these later stages. So, well done.
Yeah, hopefully I can follow that through to the next round, but we'll see what happens.
Go the Mondeo.
Yeah, go the Mondi. We bagged the shit out of it earlier on, but go the Mondi.
Yeah, mate, there's one for you.
Yeah, nice. So you're sitting in 9th place in the championship there. You're good 20 odd so points behind. So possibly a good points haul for you there. Hopefully you can bring it through again for race 2, mate, and potentially move up the ladder there. So well done, Jake. Hopefully we'll see you back soon, buddy.
Yeah, it'll be good. It's amazing having a week off, what it does to your total points, but that's racing. So yeah, thanks, guys.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Shot, mate. We forgot that you had a week off.
Yeah, and look, I mean, it's good to see you back and just still, being involved and being a team player, mate, and just getting back into it, even though you're sort of not in the running for the top end of the points, mate. So that's always good to see.
Oh yeah, got to do it, eh? It's good.
Yeah, it is good fun, mate. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, mate.
If you can get on the podium here at ASRNZ, mate, you're not,
you're doing bloody
all right. You're doing bloody well.
Oh, mate, yeah, it's a near impossible situation, but when you do it, it's a great feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice work, mate.
Yeah, well, you get to come up here and talk to us. So,
yeah, it's the best part of it.
Nice work, Jake.
Love your work, mate.
Okay, mate.
Thanks, buddy.
Talk to you in, I don't know, 45 minutes or something.
See you in 45 minutes.
Yeah,
roger that. Okay, mate.
Okay, mate.
User was moved out of your channel.
Okay.
Great stuff. And
we got one left.
We've got one left.
User
One
was
left.
moved to your
There is
channel.
Bring
one
him
left.
down here. He's sitting there at the door waiting to come in. Congratulations, mate. Nice solid effort there. Good pole. You finally got pole and you drove away with it, mate. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done, buddy. Congratulations.
Yeah, nice. Thanks, lads. A bit overdue for one of those ones, I think.
Yeah,
well,
you were.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but
you know, I mean, well, I will, Davo. You've had some really piss poor qualifying there, John Boy.
Well, I've been told to up my game, and maybe I up my game a little bit.
So we've told you to up your game already.
I'll tell you what, though, it wasn't by much. I mean, you could have had a bee's dick between 4 cars there, so.
Yeah, look,
nature of the track.
Pressure at the start too, mate. It was on between you, Glenn, and Crompo.
Crompo
there. Really died.
User left your channel.
Okay.
User joined your channel.
Sorry about that, mate. Sorry about that. I just took myself out of the TS channel. Started to clean my keyboard for some reason. Don't know why I touched that.
Yeah, no, you're right. It was on. The track grip at the start was like 96%, and it was so slippery. Cold tyres, obviously, and really cold track. And man, the cars just weren't hooking up how they should, and hence the reason we were slipping and sliding. But protecting the lines and whatnot, and guys having a look. Yeah, I think Glenn having a look there and defending Luke, and Luke having a look. It was on. Like you say, but
it was specky. And we noticed actually in quality too that times weren't down as low as they were in practice. So we sort of where things were up. But awesome stuff, JP. I don't know what happened behind you or around you. But,
neither. Real shame though.
Of course, it always is.
Full back there. So anyway,
job, mate. You got a few points on Glenn. I didn't pull myself into the team speech channel because you bore me. Don't take that the wrong way. We do wish you all the best for the next race. Any heads up on the strategy there, mate? Are we going long? Are we going to get there on the fuel?
How's the tire
choice? So the fuel is going to be really tight, so I'm going to be fuel saving again.
We are. Okay.
You do it so well.
And that'll probably happen at the start of the race where I can.
From straight up, yep.
Yeah, straight up. It's best place to start.
Yeah, especially when you're in that group.
Once you get to the half-hour mark, you can really assess where you're at, whether you're going to carry on fuel saving or you can push on a bit. But look, to be honest, the soft tyre is going to take a hammering front left. And so it's either run out of fuel and run the tyre right out of its life, the front left. So it's right on pop point. So
mate.
It's going to be pretty sketch. But we're going all the way.
We're looking forward to
soft tyre.
We're looking forward to watching John. Awesome work, mate, in race 1. And hopefully you're up here again with us for race 2. Good luck in quali.
Yeah, that one was for B-Dog. We got his wedding tomorrow and his bridal party. So,
party time.
That one was for you, B-Dog.
There you go, B-Dog.
Shot B-Dog. And someone's actually just put through on the Twitch there that Farmer needs to up his game. So great to finally have that come back and bite me in the ass. Well done. Yeah, well done, John Boy.
Yeah, well done, JB.
Put it back on pole for us, mate, will you?
We'll do our best, buddy.
I think we need to see you up there again, and hopefully we'll see you in about 45 minutes' time, mate.
Awesome stuff.
All good.
See you, mate. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
User was moved out of your channel.
Oh, there you go, Farmer. Mate, we knew Thruxton was going to be a cracker. It delivered so far, but we got the 40-minute race and the fuel, the tyres, everything's going to come into play now. This is the race we need to watch.
This is the one, isn't it?
This is the one.
This is where it can sort of go either way, or stuff can happen.
Oh, mate. And I know we've been watching the pit stops like a hawk throughout the series, and it just sort of hasn't probably delivered some rounds, but I think on this one it's going to just watch this space, people.
Yes.
We're going to take a quick break, Farmer.
Yes, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for Mikindo Construction, our main sponsor here. Thanks
absolutely.
to
Zero Vision, obviously,
and Aztec for his help behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
And
thank you, people.
Thank you. We'll be back. See you in 10.